Namaste, this is Sacredowl with another chapter of Real Talk by Sacredowl. Today I want to talk about friendships, relationships, and people that are around you that may not serve much of a purpose for you. But I'm going to give you 5 little tips of 5 little habits that they may do that makes you to have to look at that and reevaluate what energy you want to invest with that. Recently, I had a situation that I was accused of gossiping and talking about somebody, and the reality is that somebody asked me an opinion and a reference about a situation, and so I gave the truth. Well, the other individuals that I gave the truth about, my truth, they claimed that I was gossiping, and so, they decided to cut me off. Well, they did me a big favor. They did me a large favor, because when I started to really meditate about all that, I started to realize that they carry at least one, or even all 5 traits that I'm about to talk about that you should avoid in any kind of relationships with people. Well, one of the traits, one of the habits is that they're people who constantly complain, always have something smart to say about something critical to say about another person, complaining about their life, never happy, always putting something down because they're not happy in their own life, and so therefore they are looking for that illusion that they want to live, and they want to draw you into that illusion. And they tend to use the word, if you confront them or challenge them, they tend to use the word, you're not being loyal, you're being disloyal, which is a gaslighting term, because they gaslight you to thinking that you better be loyal by not telling the truth or not speaking back or not standing up for yourself. And the reality is that you're an adult and you have a right to stand up for yourself. So when you have people who are complaining, they do that to bully you, emotionally bully you into a position to be docile and to keep quiet. If you have people not like that in your life, take a look at that, reevaluate that, or if you see somebody you want to be friends with, make sure if they have that quality, think twice about it. Number 2, people who do not take responsibility for what they do. Well, it happens a lot. People don't like to take responsibility. It's never their fault. They never see what they do. They never look at their actions. And they have an ability, whether the ability is conscious or the ability is unconscious, you're still creating the problem. Remember, if you hit somebody with a car, whether you do it on purpose or not, the end result is that they're injured or they're dead. So the end result is what matters most, not why you did it or the intent you did it with. Number 3, people who enjoy gossiping. Here's 3 questions you want to ask when somebody has to say something about somebody else or wants to spread gossip. 1, is it for my higher good? 2, is it the truth? And 3, can I go back and ask the person that you're gossiping about or says something about me, can I go back and confront them? And if you can't get yes to all 3 answers, then don't listen to the gossip, and definitely avoid that person or that individual that's spreading that information. Number 4, people who want to be the center of attention. It's okay. Listen, I love attention. So what do I do to get attention? I give out positive messages. I share my stuff. And when people like my stuff, it feeds me. I like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I do it in a way so that I can get the attention. I know that in my life, I didn't get validated throughout my whole life. So therefore, I go out and get attention by doing positive things. Well, there are people out there who do it in a negative way. They'll interrupt your conversation, they don't listen to what you have to say, or they always have an opinion, or they always are complaining, or they always have a bigger problem than you. Oh man, I had a cold. Oh man, but I had the flu. Oh, but I had a stomach ache. Oh, but man, I was just up chucking all over the place. It's always, they need to be the center of attention. You got to take a look at that and take a real consideration about that energy. And number 5, people who come to your life for only self-gain. What it means is that they're coming for your life because you can serve a purpose for them, whether it's to give them a ride or give them popularity. Listen, you know I'm a radio psychic. I was on the radio in the Hudson Valley, a big station in the Hudson Valley, and now I'm on another station that serves 63 stations throughout the world. And so I have popularity, but once my usefulness was worn out, then they found a reason why they had no purpose for me anymore, by creating and assuming a situation that really didn't exist. So when you have people who are there for self-gain, listen, take a look, reconsider, be clear about that, and do yourself a favor and cut them right off, because they don't deserve your time, nor they deserve your energy. Listen, I hope these 5 tips help you. I'm going to give more information in further classes and further videos. Peace. Sacred Owl, I love you.